everyone, it's Maki here. Mobile suits augment the human body, making it easier to work in space and handle massive objects. Depending on the situation, the human form isn't always the best choice. In unstable terrain such as deserts or snowfields, an animal-like quadrupedal movement may be more appropriate. This is why the Bakyu was created, a mobile suit featured in Gundam Seed. Today, I'm going to talk about a powerful mobile suit that was developed as an advanced version of the Bakyu. This would be the logo. Its pilots are Andrew Waldfeld and his girlfriend Aisha. They are similar to Ron Baral and his girlfriend Crowley Hammond, who appeared in the original Gundam. Enemies in the way of the protagonist in the middle of the story. Battles in the desert. Many similarities include a military lover as a supporting character. Let's delve into the story hidden in the logo. Oh, suddenly, a condition red has been issued. A Stray Gundam has appeared near your house. But don't worry. I've hidden a logo in the basement of your house. Press the subscribe button to activate the logo. Reviewing the details of the logo I'm about to discuss will surely lead you to victory. Once you are victorious, I'll treat you to a kebab sandwich soaked in yogurt sauce. Good luck to you. The Bakyu, developed by the Soft Forces, achieved tremendous military success. In particular, the Battle of El Alamein in North Africa demonstrated the effectiveness of the Bakyu to the entire world. The Soft Forces had a tough time against the large tank units of the Eurasian Federation, which is part of the Earth Alliance. The commander was Morgan Chevalier, who later became an ace pilot aboard the Gunboat Dagger. Andrew Waldfeld turned the tide of this disastrous situation. His ingenious tactics and the performance of the Bakyu allowed the Soft Forces to secure a significant victory. Though the Soft Forces prevailed, the battle had taken a heavy toll. To boost the morale of their allies, Waldfeld was gloriously publicized as a Desert Tiger, a hero. The military's creation of a hero to cover up losses is a similar tactic, much as Mullo Frege was given the title Hawk of Endymion by the Earth Alliance. Unlike Mu, Waldfeld does not seem to resent the title Desert Tiger. Perhaps this is because, unlike the Earth Alliance forces, no suicide missions have been carried out at the expense of allies. Moreover, despite his military background, Waldfeld is well versed in the study of advertising psychology. To him, familiar with advertising techniques, this may have seemed like just another ordinary event. Thus, the Bakyu, having achieved great military success, was expected to lead to the development of a successor. This led to the creation of a Bakyu, modified specifically for Waldfeld. This mobile suit was designed to test technology for the development of new mobile suits. Though not intended for actual combat, Waldfeld took a liking to its performance and half-heartedly adopted it as his personal machine. Modifications included a two-seat cockpit, revisions to the power and propulsion systems to accommodate beam weapons, and armor reinforcements. Various power upgrades and the addition of jet engines provided high acceleration, but required a high level of technical skill to operate. Significant features include the addition of special alloy fangs to the head and claws to the front legs. While these were powerful weapons, they also posed significant obstacles for transportation and operation in urban areas. Therefore, the special alloy fangs and claws were not adopted for the logo. This Waldfeld-specific Bakyu was stored at the Gibraltar base after the logo was officially deployed. This mobile suit played an important role in technology accumulation for the development of the logo and would later play a very important role, which I will talk about later. In addition to the technology developed by the modified Baku, the logo was eventually enhanced with data stolen from the Earth Alliance's GATX series. The small beam weapon technology was truly innovative and was also used on the Baku. On January 25, Cosmic Era 71, the GATX series was hijacked by Zaft forces. The logo fought the Strike Gundam on February 18th of the same year. They analyzed the Earth Alliance's technology at an astonishing speed and incorporated it into their own equipment. However, the analysis of the technology was not perfect compared to the Gates' beam rifle that was later used. The logo's beam cannon was very large. As a result of postponing miniaturization, a method of direct connection to a large generator was adopted. Although large, it was considerably smaller than the large beam cannon on the Zin. The use of a large generator ensured sufficient rapid-fire capability, considering that the large beam cannon of the Zin could only fire 3 shots per cartridge. This was a remarkable development. It was also possible to fire the beam cannon while using the beam saber, allowing for instant switching between shooting and melee while moving at high speed. In the TV anime, there is a scene where the logo jumps at the Strike Gundam right after its beam cannon is blocked by a shield. The logo's body size is larger than the Baku's, partly due to the aforementioned large generator. Additionally, the body size increased due to the addition of thrusters and the installation of jet engines. The high-powered propulsion system significantly improved its mobility compared to the Baku. While the Baku had high acceleration, its weakness was in turning. Although skilled pilots could make quick turns, using the caterpillar tracks for turning took some time. The logo improved maneuverability with its large wings and engines. Waldfeld's logo was able to dodge the Strike Gundam's beam rifle shots through rapid air braking. In addition, it was able to rotate its entire body to perform a ramming attack with its beam saber. As a successor to the Baku, the logo was completed as an extremely powerful mobile suit. In addition, a high-performance composite sensor called a sensor array was placed in the head. Sensor technology accumulated from the Zen, and CQ was also incorporated, giving the logo commander machine capabilities. Despite its powerful upgrades, the logo had significant weaknesses. Its large size and powerful propulsion system made it extremely complex to control. Although the beam cannon had powerful destructive and rapid-fire capabilities, it required the use of a special aiming device. This necessitated a 2-person crew, 1 pilot, to operate the controls and another to operate the cannon. Compared to Freedom Gundam and Justice Gundam, which later used complex shooting weapons and detachable armaments with a single pilot, it shows that many technologies were still in development. For the Zaft forces, which were vastly outnumbered by the Earth Alliance forces, this was a major weakness. In the end, only a few logos were produced. In the TV anime, only the logo piloted by Waldfeld and Aisha appears. Some viewers might get the impression that it was a machine especially for Waldfeld. In the spin-off series Astray, there is a depiction of the logo in the collection of Kite Madigan, a professional mobile suit pilot. Although the logo was completed as a powerful mobile suit, no successor appeared. Of course, the later Baku Hound, a modified Baku capable of operating beam weapons, may have used data from the logo. The Gaia Gundam also has the ability to transform into a quadrirectanimal form. However, there is no explicit mention that it was developed as a successor to the Logo. Like a mirage, the Logo disappeared into the dust. Let's take a look at the Logo's weapons. There are only a few, but each one is used in a remarkable way. First, there are the claws on its legs. They can make a significant impact by slamming into the enemy. Combined with the Logo's speed, which rivals that of the Aerostrike Gundam, it becomes a formidable weapon. In addition, by pressing the caterpillar tracks on its legs against the enemy, it can deliver successive blows. It successfully forced the Strike Gundam to consume a large amount of energy by pressing against its phase-shifting armor. Next is the Beam Saber. It was developed using data from the GATX series. One difference from the Beam Saber of the Bakyu is its shape. The Bakyu's Beam Saber is circular, while the Logo's is rectangular. There are descriptions suggesting that its power and stability have been improved over the Bakyu's. Considering that it was used before the Bakyu with its Beam Saber, its high performance may be due to the high power generator. Compared to the latter, the Beam Sabers of the later Freedom and Justice, the blazing increased width is a characteristic feature. Combined with the mobility of the Logo, it becomes an extremely powerful weapon. However, its attachment to the head is a disadvantage. It cannot be swung freely like the arm of a humanoid mobile suit. Therefore, it can be at a disadvantage in melee combat with humanoid mobile suits. In close combat with the Strike Gundam, the Beam Saber was attacked with a knife before it could touch the enemy before this collision. The Logo had already lost one of its front legs, reducing its mobility. The loss of its rear beam cannon and the leg might have sealed the Logo's defeat. Finally, the beam cannon on its back. The small beam weapons made operational by the GATX series posed a significant threat to the Zaft forces. However, the Zaft Technology Development Department rushed to analyze this technology and managed to upgrade it as their weapon within a month. Combined with the large generator, it achieved sufficient destructive power while maintaining a high level of rapid-fire capability. Although it often fired 2 shots simultaneously, it could also fire 1 shot at a time. In the TV anime, there are scenes where it restricts the movement of the Strike Gundam by firing continuously and targeting its beam rifle. The need for a dedicated shooter is a weakness of the Logo. However, it is also true that it becomes an extremely powerful weapon when operated by a high-level pilot. What are the achievements of the Logo? Let's have a look. Actually, there's a story that exists before its appearance in the TV anime. Walt Feld, testing the Logo, he received encounters and fights the Gundam Astray Blue Frame piloted by Guy Murakumo. The details of this battle are not given. Walt Feld comments, "I encountered an unexpectedly formidable opponent. It appears that both parties emerged unscathed, but the battle was intense." In the TV anime, he only appears in one episode where he is used in a battle against the Strike Gundam piloted by Kiro Yamato. Walt Feld as Zaft commander was personally fond of Kiro. His girlfriend Aisha is worried about Walt Feld, who has to fight the boy she likes. Aisha immediately denies Walt Feld's words. "Do you think he will surrender?" The story shows her character, who worries about him, but never lies. The Logo fights in a distinctly different manner than the Bakyu, not only running on the ground, but also frequently attacking from the air. Its jet parallel combat capabilities are effectively portrayed. It effectively drains the Strike Gundam's energy through long-range shooting and cross-range melee attacks. However, it eventually loses its right front leg to the Strike Gundam's beam rifle. Kira anticipates the logo's reduced mobility and manages to destroy its rear beam cannon with a passing attack. The Strike Gundam also loses the right wing of its Io Striker. At this point, Waldfeld is convinced of his defeat and orders his aide Da Costa to begin retreating. But Waldfeld has no intention of stopping the fight. What was he feeling at that moment? Given Waldfeld's actions and words prior to this scene, and his later alliance with Naros Klein, some might feel that he was fighting to buy time for his allies to retreat, while feeling the futility of the battle. But that's not all. The novel version describes Waldfeld's feelings during this time. Waldfeld speaks of his battle with Kira as finding something really interesting. To his comrades and soldiers like Da Costa, he says it's unfortunate, but they'll have to get through this predicament on their own. Many Zaft pilots lost their lives fighting the Strike Gundam before the final battle, and while he is saddened by the loss of their futures, he praises Kira's skill as a pilot. Waldfeld took pleasure in fighting Kira with all his might as a mobile suit pilot. Was he just enjoying the fight? That remains unclear. But it's also true that he felt the sadness and emptiness of war. Waldfeld's aide, Da Costa, sympathized with Sigurd Klein's ideology and felt the foolish of continuing the war. Da Costa occasionally subtly invited Waldfeld to join him in battle as a comrade, but Waldfeld always deftly avoided a direct response. However, after recovering from serious injuries sustained in the battle with Kira, Waldfeld's first words upon seeing Da Costa were, "So, what exactly am I supposed to do now?" After giving his all as a mobile suit pilot and facing defeat, he chose to use his skills for the cause of peace. Let's also look at the hidden achievements of the logo's predecessor, the Waldfeld Custom Baku. After his decisive battle with Kira, Waldfeld ends up critically injured and on the verge of death. His aide, Da Costa, alone rescues Waldfeld and places him in a life support capsule in a hidden room aboard the flagship Lex, searching for ways to save his life. However, the Lex was heavily damaged, almost beyond the possibility of movement. One day, Logeo, the protagonist of the Astray series and a junk dealer, discovers the Lex. Wanting to repair and use it, Lo meets Da Costa while exploring the ship. A slight detour here at the time, Da Costa was guarding 2 life-saving capsules. While many documents state that Aisha is dead, Da Costa is guarding 2 capsules and is later seen transporting 2 capsules to a Zaft base. Would he choose such an action in a dire situation without meaning? Officially, Aisha is pronounced dead. The rest is up to the interpretation of individual fans. Da Costa asks Lo to help move the life capsules in exchange for his help in repairing the battleship Lex. Lo successfully repairs the Lex. At some point, however, they are attacked by Blue Cosmos. Da Costa says as coordinator, "I am the target. If I surrender to them, they will not attack." Lo refuses, saying, "It's wrong to think it's okay to take someone's life just because they're a coordinator. I will fight." Lo repels Blue Cosmos with the Gundam Astray red frame. In a world where Seed's strong racial discrimination is considered normal, Lo's point of view is surprisingly unconventional. Da Costa tells Lo, "Your words have strengthened my conviction that this war is wrong. I will definitely stop this war. Thus, the Costa successfully returns the 2 life-saving capsules to a soft base. What about the achievements of the world-filled custom vacuum, you ask? In fact, Blue Cosmos seeking revenge on Law and his crew provides false information to Zaft. The Desert Tiger's battleship has been captured by Blue Cosmos. Believing that their hero's battleship has been captured by Blue Cosmos, Zaft attacks Law and his crew. Faced with overwhelming odds, Law and his crew are in dire straits. They are rescued by the world-filled custom vacuum. The Costa had asked the mercenary group Serpentail to help Law out of his predicament, even if it meant attacking their own Zaft to repay a favor. He made the effort. Providing Serpentail with the world-filled custom vacuum, they were sent to assist Law. Thanks to skilled pirate Elijah Keel, Law was able to escape his predicament. The Tiger never forgot the favor. In addition, the world-filled custom vacuum is later presented to Law and his crew. Seeing the vacuum now serving as a warp mobile suit, World-filled commented the fearsome tiger has turned into a cute cat. Yet his expression seemed somewhat pleased. The logo may have only appeared in one episode, but it was a mobile suit with significant impact. It's cool how effectively it was shown to have different capabilities than the vacuum. If you'd like, please consider while watching the TV anime. You should notice that compared to the vacuum, the logo has many scenes where it acts in the air. In addition, there's a characteristic in the Gundam series regarding the fighting style of the ace pilots. They use equipment and devices for purposes other than their original purpose to create advantageous combat situations. World-filled pressed the logo's caterpillars against its phase shift armor in order to create continuous impacts and accelerate energy consumption. In the Seed series, there's a scene where Marco Morosim creates dust clouds and powerful water currents by firing torpedoes at the feet of the Stray Gundam. I also mentioned that World-filled has similar characteristics to Ranbarao. At the end of his battle with Ranbarao, Amuro Ray discards his Gundam's rifle. Observing Amuro's actions as he prepares for hand-to-hand combat with the Gulf, Ranbarao comments he's a pilot who makes bold decisions. A tough opponent. In his fight with World-filled, Kira discards the shield and dials Striker to equip the Armor Schneider. Kira's actions, like Amuro's, were driven by resolve and determination. Again, there was a direction similar to the original Gundam. Paying attention to these elements while watching the anime can lead to various discoveries. Now you can control the logo perfectly. Did you press the subscribe button? Pressing the like button will start the jet engines, and pressing the bell button will activate the beam saber. You are now the Desert Tiger. I wish you good luck. For Zaft.